It's time for the little Friday Virginia This Morning Cooking and Cocktails Partay.
That's right, fan favorite Big Herm Baskerville back with us today in the Virginia This Morning kitchen. And he's making some crab stuffed mushrooms.
Yum.
Hello to you, Big Herm.
Thanks for having me back again.
Always. Good morning to you.
Good morning, good morning. I will be back the next 3 Thursdays too. Next 2 Thursdays.
She could not care less about the crab stuffed mushrooms because guess what she went for?
Bubbles! Hey!
It was not even a bell either.
There
we go.
That was a hearty ring, too.
Hearty ring.
Crab stuffed mushrooms.
Yes. Basically, you go places you have stuffed mushrooms. You can put anything in it. You could do a vegetarian stuffed mushroom as well if you wanted to. But yeah, we just added a little flair, nothing crazy. And once again, we always try to keep it simple and not complicated. Here, just have some butter. We've already sauteed our, not sauteed, but cooked our bacon. Chopped that up.
All right, ready? This one, how far?
Let's see.
What's
go
my
with
target?
camera 3.
Camera 3.
Okay.
Can you? Ready?
Whoa!
I'll drink to that.
Lights.
Yes.
That was a light right over
yeah.
camera 3, so that counts as like maybe 10 points, I think.
All right.
Big Herm, can I ask, what should we be looking for in a mushroom?
Mushroom, the ones that I like to get, you can get portobellos, which are a lot more browner. This right here, we're just looking for a nice clean cap, nice and white and bright, typically is what we're going for. When they start getting brown, this type of mushroom starting to get brown, that means it's old. It's not very good. It'll get soft, and right here it's pretty firm too. So this means it's a pretty fresh mushroom.
So Herm, look at how sizable these are, right? If you have your before, then go over there and look at those afters at the end of the table as a finished product. That's a lot. That's a big difference. Did you start with caps this size?
Well, you're not supposed to notice the big difference, but no,
why don't I just pour some champagne,
you just
everyone?
Do the champagne.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, that was a smaller mushroom that we actually used for that presentation.
That was a reasonable
now that's
question.
shrinkage.
I wondered. That took 15 seconds longer than I thought it was going to.
So yeah.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, welcome back to.
You had to take a sip of that. Thank you very much.
There you go, friend.
Appreciate that.
Beep boop. Cheers.
So,
cheers.
You were saying
no more questions from me.
All of the ingredients here, it's a wide variety. You can really do anything. This mushroom is your canvas.
Correct. Exactly. That's all it is. You can do anything you want to do with it. You could put, once again, ham. You could put, all just veggies. You could, obviously we put cheese in ours this morning as well. But yeah, it's just a canvas, just something to get you started. Right here, what I just added in was, if you notice, the mushrooms are already capped out. The insides, all we did was take the caps out, and chop them up, and this is what we're cooking here.
That's not too, I don't know, stemmy over there?
Not too stemmy. It's very, very stemmy. Yes.
We're getting stemmy with the champagne.
Yeah, already.
Getting stemmy with it. No? Okay. All right.
Oh, well.
All right. Oh, well.
Cheers.
I'll drink to that.
Drink.
Right, how about
Thank
that?
you, Herm.
There we go.
Thank you, Greg. Thanks.
All right.
It's a real
Absolutely.
question. If you bought an extra and you just sacrificed that cap for the mix, should I do that?
Right.
Right.
No?
I don't know. No.
All right.
No, let's not do that.
Just use the stems.
Let's use the stems.
I'm about done asking
I'm
questions.
saying, but by
I'll
the time
tell
you
you
cook
that
it down,
much.
it has the same flavor. Typically people get rid of the stems, but once the time we cook it down, it'll cook down and it tastes like a mushroom.
Okay.
And it gives a little filler too.
We did say it was the canvas, though.
It is
You can actually.
See, you won't listen. She wasn't listening. It's the
been
canvas.
It's been fun,
You
everyone.
could use that, Jess. You could.
I had a great job. I'm just going to go hang out over
We could use that.
No, okay.
We could use the stem with your canvas.
Okay,
You could do
I
anything
can
you
do anything
want.
I'm sorry.
It's a blank slate.
I don't want to get rid of the sign.
It does say Jess in the front.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg did actually make another sign, but I'm not saying anything. We had a little bit of
We got to
scallions.
get a bigger table.
Yeah,
That's
Bill
what's going to
Bevins
have to
did it.
happen.
Yeah. Miss Shirley, sometimes when I walk in, I have all this stuff. It's like, are you staying for a while?
Yeah,
we got
that's
all this
okay.
stuff.
But that's why they call you Big Herm.
There you go, Big Herm.
If you
Hashtag
had
it.
smell-o-vision right now,
There you go.
I mean, it may be stems over there, but geez, it still smells good.
Fresh spinach, crab meat. Once again, you can admit that or omit that if you don't want it. Add something else if you'd rather have it.
Okay. So we have in here crab meat.
Fresh garlic.
Fresh garlic.
The stems from the mushrooms.
Stems from the mushroom.
Scallions.
And scallions.
Yeah.
What do we have? A little olive oil in there as a base?
I like to use butter.
Butter? Okay.
Hey.
It's okay.
You could use olive oil if you wanted
What
to.
if I used a button base? for the cap, and then I went with like a
button base for
cremini
the cap.
up in the mix.
Where is she going?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Big Herm.
Hey, man.
Why are you even here?
Could be a
I'll send a harsh email, lady. I don't know. All right, so I guess I'm stepping out. All right, so anyway, so we're cooking this up. Hey, she rang the bell to that. That's messed up.
Uh-oh.
She already popped the cork this morning.
Did I ring the bell when you were saying you were leaving? Guess what? It's going to be cooking and cocktails with Greg and Jess here pretty soon.
And I made the sign. That's insane.
That doesn't buy you any security, Herm. I tell you what, you may be here every Thursday of the rest of the year, but you know.
You know, I was hoping for security. I said, I got a sign, I got a book, I got all kinds of stuff.
In there.
I'm a little concerned about this. Are we burning this?
No, we never use the word burn.
Burn, okay.
Burn is not used.
Not big burn.
It might be smoky flavor, but it's never burned.
Yeah, it never burned. Maybe a little well done, a little crispy. But no, it's never burned.
I like crispy.
Crispy.
The last person that used the word burn is not with me anymore.
That's
I'm
right.
just letting you know.
That's why there's a blank side
There
on
you
this
go.
side. That person
case.
didn't make the cut.
Didn't make the cut. All right, so we're gonna throw the bacon back in there and get it nice and warm.
It's not burned, is it?
Not burned.
How much bacon?
This right here was a half pound.
Half pound.
And then what we're gonna do is toss it in the bowl here.
Mm-hmm. What am I doing with this cheese over here?
That's what we're doing with the cheese over here.
I want to miss a good opportunity to melt cheese on something.
All right,
or drink champagne.
Some cheese
or
here.
drink champagne.
Yeah, just cut up some cheese for me, Jess, if you don't mind.
Oh, well, we're in the middle of
He's putting you to
toasting
work.
here.
She's drinking.
Hey.
Come on, man.
I was earning my keep over here.
What kind of cheese do you like to use?
This right here, Fontana cheese.
Fontana.
Yep, it had a good flavor. We tried a couple different ones. Pepper jack is good too.
You want it in cubes? You just want like little, what do we need?
You make the executive decision on this one. Since your name is on the sign, you can make some choices around here.
Boop.
You like
breadcrumbs.
Boop.
Take that out of the refrigerator, leave it at room temperature so it's easily pliable?
No. Here, yeah, once again, you put it in the fridge, it'll chill, and then once again, it'll melt together. Very good. So here is that.
Oh, like Jess said, it smells divine. It's awesome. How's that cheese over there, girl?
It's just gonna make a nice addition. Even if you are using the stems and the base, I think that cheese will help salvage the operation.
Oh, look at this.
Salvage the operation. We got burnt on this side, and we got an operation that needs to be salvaged. I'm not understanding all the hostility today. It's supposed to be Love Friday. Everybody's supposed to be happy. Big Herm's here, giving Reba hugs as I come in. I don't understand the hostility today.
You gotta open the bubbles earlier for the love.
All right, I'll be at 7 next week, 7 o'clock.
Maybe if you were down at like 9:45, it would be a little bit looser.
Yeah, that's
right
true.
at the top of the show, you know, it's.
Things
I'll
we
be
run a
back.
tight
Okay.
ship.
I'll be back.
Okay, so we
cheese
have
on
this
top.
little
Put the cheese
casserole
on-
dish.
Yep. Casserole dish here. And once again, you can use anything. If you have an aluminum pan, and you want to stuff them nice and tight.
Could you use these small casserole dishes as serving dishes as well?
Yes, you could.
Okay.
Like a lot of times,
it looks beautiful.
Yeah, you can just buy them from Walmart or wherever you want to go to.
A couple bucks.
Couple bucks.
And it's all about
look at how
presentation.
professional that looks. That's
Awesome.
great. I
And
mean,
once again, this is live TV, live time, and that's all the time it took to make it. Nothing was
Wow.
pre-made. So we'll pop it in the oven.
Yeah, this preheated, of course.
Preheated 350.
350.
Depending on the size of your mushroom, we found out the recipe says about 15 minutes. Depending on your size of your mushrooms as well as the type of oven you have, it may be 15 to 20 minutes. I'm on a tendency of always going a little less on the timer because I don't want to be surprised with something being well done.
Or the B word.
Well done. And then you set a timer, so the timer's going off.
Oh, whoa.
whoa.
We need a straw.
We gotta douse these flames.
I'm sorry,
Jeez.
we are cooking, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, man.
That was,
Okay.
that was a timer for the oven.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
it was.
I misread that
Sorry
cue.
about that.
Yes,
Yes.
that was a timer for the oven. Oh my goodness gracious! I don't know what's
You are
gotten into
double
you
fisted
people.
with the bells over there.
It's Little Friday. Oh, so that
Okay.
whole, so that's a portion.
That's a portion, probably for 2 people.
Oh.
But this is already cooled down, so Jessica can try it.
Oh.
Big Herm, is there a season for mushrooms?
That is a great question.
Okay, I didn't know if you get fresh mushrooms at the farmer's market or throughout the year at the
I pretty
grocer.
much get them throughout the year. I don't know when the peak season is, to be honest.
Okay, but you can find them throughout the year.
I'm sure Jessica knows, but I have no
You know,
idea.
that is a really good question.
It
I mean,
is.
I think it's just they're the whole year through.
Yeah, hold it through.
It's a gift that keeps
See,
on
look,
giving.
And she Googled it.
Without using any device. But I did have, you know, this would be really cool, Greg, as a vegetarian meal, as Herm was saying, like a giant portobello, right?
Indeed. Yeah.
And then what kind of goodies would you put in if you were doing mainly vegetables? Like,
I mean, I would do a sauteed squash, zucchini. You already have mushrooms.
Risotto or something?
Risotto would be
Terrible.
nice. Yeah, that'd be awesome. and cover it with some cheese. And once again, you can even get vegan cheese now if you wanted to go that. Oh, yeah. And we have bacon in it. Typically, you don't have bacon in a stuffed mushroom, but bacon just makes everything better.
Herm, this is so good. I never want to stop eating this. This is the last thing I want to eat.
Okay, so we'll be here throughout the show. I'm sorry for anybody else that came in and they won't be on this time.
No, we're traveling to South Africa for the Food and Wine Festival, but
That's
then
right.
we'll come back with some mushrooms.
You got to stay, though.
Okay,
Yes,
I stay.